All right, we are ending the stream with this. I figured, hey, why don't we check this out? We've got a lot of comments from people that are new in the community. They're saying, hey, can you do some reactions on their D&D episode campaigns, please? We're talking about Viva La Dirt League. We got a lot of new members here that watch Viva La Dirt League. I kind of knew who they were these past 2 years. And watch one or two here and there, but I've really been delving into it lately. Now I know most of the people's name in VLDL. And then we just recently found out that they had a Dungeons and Dragons channel about 2 weeks ago. And so I'm really curious. We're going to do that Diablo 1782 today. And we're going to start because I want to see how good this is. I mean, I love all their skits. So I imagine that their D&D is going to be awesome. So we're starting with episode 1 of Viva La Dirt League's Dungeons and Dragons channel. Let's check it out.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NPC D&D.
Yeah.
It's our new D&D series.
On our new YouTube channel, which we haven't made yet.
Welcome to the first video.
Surely by this time this has been released, it would have been.
But while we're filming it, we haven't actually made the channel yet.
We have no idea
we
what
should do
it's really
that.
called.
We should do that.
This could be a hard thing to do. I've not seen Dungeons and Dragons done successfully that much on YouTube. So let's check out and see if they do a good job. I believe in them. I think they will.
Now,
time works.
now, let me introduce our players and our DM today. First up, we have the magnificent Rowan Betchman.
Can I get a g'day?
You guys are too far away from me there. I gotta
Do anything else today?
Yes, it is a two-shot. And also today with us, we have the eclectic Alan Morrison,
I don't know what that word means, but
I'll
take it.
as well as our Alan Morrison. We have the magic Benjamin Van Laer.
Hi.
There he is.
Magic!
And as our DM, we have the illustrious Robert Hartley.
Hello.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Robert Hartley. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming along.
Good to be seen again.
He's so cute.
And we've got the glorious Adam King.
Oh yeah, me as well. Yeah. So this is our new series, as we said on a new channel.
I'm
How
excited.
exciting!
Guys,
I'm
I want to
excited.
show off our dice. Get your dice out. Put them
Wow, we don't
All right. Listen. Now we got to figure out what classes each member is going to be. What's up, Just Dave? How you doing, buddy? So good to see you active lately, man. Just Dave, a content creator for Star Citizen. We love him. Good to see you in here, bro. Always a cool place for content creators hanging out. I love it. Let's check this out. I'm going to say... Alan... Do they play their characters that they do? Do they actually pick their classes based upon what they're actually doing on Viva La Dirt League?
Okay, first up.
They're all dice, they're all the same.
First up, the Barradoon dice. Look at those.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, these
dice.
should be Greg's, but they're not.
Ooh, those
Some-
dice.
Some
man.
dice here,
And
some more
then
dice
we've also got my
here.
ones.
Look at your boring ones.
Some nice elvish looking
they're fun.
runic dice
Old
there.
ones.
I should really have the Elvish ones.
I mean, you can have them if you want.
Thank you, Critical Hit Collectibles, for sending us our own
What's up,
personalized
Graham?
dice.
They're really good.
Watched
I
your
would have
video
loved to
the
have
other
been
day. It
able
was
to personalise
awesome.
my dice, but whatever.
Good to see you in here with us.
I want to choose another one.
You're just honorary
Watching some
member, right?
D&D.
So,
Just for the record, like, these are the ones that Alan...
I was trying to tell Christy last weekend about how amazing Dungeons and Dragons was when I was a kid, and she didn't listen to me at all. She was saying I nerded, I was completely nerded, and I got really upset at her. I had an argument with Christy about this last weekend, just so you guys know.
Alan chose them.
You just chose boring white dice.
Out of all of the
It's
options,
about
you
finding
went,
the right
yeah,
people
those
in the
ones.
right dungeon.
Nailed it, mate.
Oh look, this is my first time choosing dice, okay? And I was just like, I'm gonna go with a safe option. I regret it now.
They might be
Good
really
dice
lucky.
game, man.
all right?
They might be really lucky.
Okay.
I want new dice. These
Well, it's my first time ordering, so I don't want to go too flash.
Crazy. I'll go white dice.
Let's get into it. Now, we are playing in the world of Epic NPC Man with our Epic NPC Man characters this time.
Oh, cool.
So, Rob, would you like to
Begin.
Start us
I
off.
sit
Look,
comfortably.
Dungeon Master said, hey, it's time to go. It's time to go, boys. Get ready. Is this guy a good Dungeon Master?
On that point again, this is completely our world. We're doing whatever we want here. we're doing whatever. That's my camera.
Where's my camera?
My camera's over there. We're doing whatever we want. This is our world. We've got Rob's made up kind of a story for us. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
That first moment.
So
Well, you didn't have to come.
we begin.
There's subtitles?
So we want to do.
Okay, there's subtitles. Hold on. That's right. I got a lot of here, let's see if I can move myself here. We're going to move the chat real quick because I was told that there are quite a bit of subtitles in here that are funny. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read them with me in the way, though. Wonder if I can change. Hold on one second. Apologies here. We're going to change format real quick, and you're going to see an intro here that's not relative, but let me turn it off here and change the format real quick. Okay. I think this works better. All right. Wow, Pepe. Wow, dude. I'm actually very proud of you now, Pepe. I think I'm going to keep you, man. You totally came through this time. You never come through. Okay, you do a little bit. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. Don't yell.
Are there any introductions about who's
Characters
playing what?
and stuff?
I can't see Rowan. I can't see Rowan's face.
Bodger the boss.
I'm covering up Rowan. Hold on. You're right. Let's do some moving here. Let's see. Let's do some moving. Let's go up to the top right here. We can do this. I feel like we can do this. And let me move my face up here. Whoa. Pepe, you're on the right. Okay, Pepe, seriously. Like, you got to put me over in the left side there. No, Pepe, seriously. Up in the top left corner is where I need to be. Nope, not down. That's inappropriate. Rowan's a little too close for comfort for me. Can you just, please? Okay, no. What? Okay, and go. Right? Okay, that's better, Pepe. Jesus H on a pogo stick. All right, now we need to move the chat up. Where should we move the chat? Let's move the chat over here, shall we? Yes, over here. We shall. Okay. All right. I think that's good. I like you guys right there. What do you guys think? You know what else we need to do? Oh, I got another idea. Hold on one second. Where's the event list at? There's no event list. Shit. I was going to say that would be really nice to do, but it's gone. Okay, let's do it this way.
Last time.
I'm Greg the Garlic Farmer, once again.
I am going to be playing Baradoon. And you're a new character.
I'm a new character. Bartholomew Osiris Bladesong.
Thank you for dealing with me.
Hang on a sec. You're not Brit.
Wait, what?
I thought.
I still
Hang
can't
on.
see.
I don't know what's going on.
very similar.
I don't know what's going on.
Rowan finally succeeded on his perception check.
My name is Rowan.
Natural one.
Okay.
So we begin our story 78 years into the Third Age, a time of relative peace among the United Kingdoms of Azerim. Gerdorn has almost entirely rebuilt now after the final battles of the Second Great War forced the orcs of Schmagenrog to retreat 15 years ago. And while the orcs are still as barbaric, vicious and bloodthirsty as ever, the armies of Eastwatch have been doing a sufficient job of keeping them out of this side of the mountain range. It's coming to the end of a particularly hot summer, as we find ourselves in a small, quaint town called Honeywood, just as the sun begins to rise. By a lake stands a simple wood-framed, canvas-roofed blacksmith shop, a sign outside reading "Blacksmith, farm tools, wagon repair, boarding and shoeing." Inside, we meet a male of stocky build and bulging muscles. What? Not only from his lineage as a half-dwarf, half-Goliath. That's a thing.
Balancing out in the middle there.
So,
By the way, Pepe, I think we got it. What do you guys think? I think we got the setup. Next time we watch episode 2. If this does good on the channel, I think we have the setup for this, right? Right. Make the background slightly smaller than me. Are you sure, Aether? Here, hold on. Yeah, you're right. He's right. Hold on, Aether's right. Hold on one second.
Ooh, child, things
What's up, Jilted? Thank you for those biddies, man. Bringing action to the stream.
Someday.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro.
Thank you so very, very, very much. Let's see. Why am I not even able to find? Here we go. Yeah, I need to make it slightly smaller. He's right. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, my head pokes out through the top, though. Hold on. Maybe I can move it like that. Okay. How's that, Aether? I did that just for you, buddy. That good? I think that's good now. Hold on. Wait. I'm a little bit off kilter here. Okay. Now I have the settings for put us. I like it. I like that though, Wookster. You want it up a little, not here. You want it up just a touch. What do you guys think? You guys should be like more like up in there, like in that region. Wooks under. You guys want me here? You're gonna get. I don't know if you guys want under. I don't know. I did kind of like it. Like, you like it under there? What if you guys are going to be, when they do the regular shot, I think your guys' chat is going to be over them playing. We'll see. Let's play it.
Reckon half dwarf, half giant Goliath. And that worked out at about 6'3".
Both of which races
I think
are
so,
renowned
too.
for being stuck
I gotta go with Aether on this one.
I really want to
Sorry.
meet your parents. I really want to meet your parents.
But also from a lifetime of working metal and
Brian
swinging
and
hammer.
Okay, let's vote. If we want to under, put a 1. If you want it to the side, push 2. Let's do it. Let's do it right now live. What's up, Pat? Welcome to the stream, bro. Okay, well, let's count this up. Now I can't remember what was 1 and what was 2. 1 was under and 2's on the side. We got 3 1s, 4 1s, under. We got a lot more unders than to the sides. Okay. All right. Ooh, jilted to the side. This is going to be a tough one. I need the people on YouTube watching to vote too as well. This is very important that we get this set up right.
So, Bodger, as you wake early, knowing you have a long day of hard work ahead of you, you were recently commissioned by a young wannabe knight to make him a set of custom plate armor, and you've almost finished on the helmet.
Right.
So what's your morning routine as you get ready for the day's work?
Well, I'm going to make a cup of coffee.
Doesn't do any push-ups, doesn't maintain those muscles?
You know, I come on my tent, do a few pull-ups, and
So you tent, pull your entire tent down, and that back up.
fix the tent.
His morning routine's always refresh.
And say, I've got to stop doing that. Again. But have a coffee, that's my morning, and then do a few tinkering on a few tools.
All right. So across the lake from Bodger's blacksmith stands a
Top
thatched
right
sod
corner? Let's
cottage,
try top right
the
corner.
home
Let's
of-
see if we
home
like
and
that.
business
I feel like you
location
guys are
for a
too
human
far away
garlic
if you're in the
farmer
top
and
right
shopkeeper
corner.
named Greg. Greg, the first sun's rays stream through your open shutters, waking you for a long day of farming and shopkeeping. You're still tired from yesterday's stocktake and inventory management, but you know you have a delivery of a significant amount of fertilizer arriving this morning, so you best get up. What's your morning routine?
It's wake up and open the curtains and take a good 10 minutes, just go
And shoo the watcher out of your house.
Go back to the
the watches. The watches still. You're like, what are you doing here?
Just meditating.
It's super weird. Yeah, so this has become his regular meditation spot. He just comes back here.
Every time.
He gravitates out, and
quick travels back
I'm
to
now getting
Honeywood.
quite blunt with the watcher. I'm like,
You can't just meditate here. Please, just go.
What do you have for breakfast? Just garlic? Fried? Just
bowl of garlic, and Balin did drop off a fish yesterday.
Bowl of garlic
so
and
I've
some
cut up a
garlic
bit of
milk.
fish. Yeah,
garlic and
milk.
fish.
Balin's out fishing.
Balin's fishing out there. He drops
Nice
off.
for fishing, ain't it?
He drops off the occasional batch of
Balin.
fish to me, so those are my 2 ingredients, and I work with what I got.
fish and garlic.
Thanks a lot, Balin. Garlic and fish. Num num num.
Many miles away, far off in the fortified temple of Kalabor, a human man wakes in his large 4-posted bed as his long, thick drapes are pulled back by his gnomish assistant, Garamik, allowing the sunlight to pour into the magnificent and
I
lavishly
think so,
decorated
Aether. I
bed
think
chambers.
so. Sorry, Wix.
Mr. Baradoon, sir, the morning is upon us, and I must request your wakefulness, your excellence.
The large gilded oak doors to the bedchamber open again, and 6 well-dressed servants enter, 2 carrying trays of cooked breakfast, baked goods, and fresh fruits, another carrying a silver jug and matching goblet, a 4th carrying matching silverware and a folded napkin. Another busies themselves around the chamber, cleaning out the embers and yesterday's fire in the hearth, and the last one plumps up your pillows as you sit up and empties your chamber pot as he leaves. Garamik places a pince-nez on his nose, his big bulbous nose, and unfurls a small scroll. He begins to read your morning schedule as you begin your breakfast in bed.
After breakfast, your morning routine. After your routine, your morning ablutions. After ablutions, you must head to the head of arcane studies, Bilandra Leathil, to assist him. He has a recent breakthrough.
I don't want.
There's a recent breakthrough he's made wherein he requires your expertise to proceed further.
Transform into a frog.
After your
He just instantly.
And back to a human. No, back to a gnome, whatever. it was.
Yeah.
And was this the guy from the previous?
Thank you,
No.
thank you, Your Excellence. As always, I appreciate the sudden change.
As always.
After your meeting with Master Lathil, you are scheduled to have a debrief with a representative of the Eastwatch military, and I have arranged for that to take place in the Northern Gardens for you.
No, that sounds boring.
After that, lunch shall be served, and I will debrief you on the rest of the day at that time. Enjoy your breakfast, Your Excellence. And he bows and backs out of your bedchambers as the two servants holding the doors leave and close them behind them. What's Baradoon's morning routine?
The thing that went through my head was, I shouldn't say.
What are you gonna say?
Portal away!
Get out of there. So, and I don't have to deal with any of that bullshit.
Sure.
And then I portal into Honeywood and just start pulling the finger at Greg.
God damn it, Baradoon, don't you have anything better to do? What are you wearing?
It's a weird relationship you've got with Greg.
The high sorcerer. This portal. Hey, Greg.
Little shithole of a town where you're always like, this town, shithole of a town, but you
Why do
keep
you
coming
spend
back.
so much time with me?
Greg looking out his windows, taking in the day. Suddenly, renting in the arcane fabric of nature, Baradoon appears in his nightclothes still.
Wait,
Slinging
portal
fingers
back.
There we go.
back into his regular day clothes.
Does Baradoon get in his attire himself, or does he have extra hands to help him?
He has the option of extra hands if he wishes.
What do you do?
Can I use the spell Magic Hands? And like,
Sure.
and like these magic hands just do
Yeah,
that?
there is a spell called Unseen Servant. So you use that, and you can't conjure your unseen servants to dress you.
I was going to say you use
By-
magic hands to help with the morning routine. Magic hands!
That's the morning routine.
So about this time, slightly later
Magic
into the
hands
morning
for
now,
the morning routine.
we see a young elven man miles
Sounds
away,
like a good
face down
spell.
in the muddy bank of a lake, naked and passed out.
I love it.
His robes, belongings, and empty bottles are strewn for several yards around. A nearby noise startles a small brace of ducks, and as they retreat to the water for safety, they splash down, flicking cold flecks across your face and back, bringing you back to consciousness.
I already like this dude.
We're shooting all of this, by the way. We're recreating all of this.
Naked in the mud by a lake.
All right, Ben.
Taking a full minute to work out which direction is up and how to work your arms, you pull your face up from the mud and sit up. Your head's foggy and painful as the memories from last night slowly swim around. They're swimming around your head like eels in a muddy river.
Orcish woman.
Orcish
You do get a sudden clear memory of having arranged with a halfling farmer to cadge a ride out of this town at first light today. What's your usual routine when you wake up?
Right, find my underwear.
Find some long johns that are half in the mud, half in the lake.
Yeah, rinse them in the lake. Oh, God. Come on. Shot of rum.
There we go. That's a good way. Little
Right.
Malibu in the
Find my
morning.
weapons.
Grab all your belongings one at a time, put the
get
belt on,
dressed.
get dressed, splash your face in the
Yeah.
lake, and then head off towards the centre of town to meet
Yeah.
the halfling farmer.
Right, ready to attack the day.
I love this
Bodger,
character.
As you arrive in your workshop, ready for your day's work continuing on this shiny iron helmet, you realise that it's not where you left it. You quickly look around the store, but it's definitely gone. What do you do?
Hey, Greg, you stole my my helmet, haven't you?
What?
No, you've stolen my things.
Stolen your what?
Start looking after your stuff, okay? No, you've stolen it. I know you have. Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Monk.
There's an arcane renting
Monk mode,
by the
James.
lake.
Definitely monk.
And a similarly clothed
Crazy
individual
monk.
steps through Baradoon and says, Master Baradoon,
and
sir,
I make beer.
you are needed with the head of arcane
He
research.
says fingers.
I have to.
I'm afraid
Thanks,
so, sir.
fingers.
Portal away.
A very sad portal opens slowly, as slowly as he can make it happen. And he steps through the portal with you, taking you back to the temple. You make your way through the temple to the tower of the head of arcane research, Master Lathil. You knock on the thick oak door and let the brass knocker hang loose. A few moments later, the door opens, seemingly on its own, as you see the tall, lithe, somewhat emaciated form of Master Lathil deeper into the lab, hunched over a table studying, his usual glowing, effervescent, pungent concoctions bubbling away in various containers and tubings around the lab. He looks your way. Oh, hi, Sorcerer Baradoon. You made it. Come on in. How wonderful.
Yes, you summoned me. I didn't know others could summon me, but okay.
Well, I need your expert assistance. You're ever so smart, and I'm on the verge of a breakthrough, you see.
Waves his finger, and the door closes again behind you. His lab, as always, is a mess of scrolls and parchment and ink and quills and bottles.
There's huge jars of preserved animals, plants, and monsters around the room. There's rods, staffs, wands, and other arcane foci. A set of large bronze astronomy equipment. And down the far end, on the floor...
I have the bronze astronomy equipment?
Technically, you could have any of it, because as the head of the High Sorcerer and the head of Temple of Calibor, you pretty much own anything you want.
I'll have that.
That telescope, I want it.
That's a family heirloom.
It'll look amazing in my office. I'll take it. Get it taken to my office. Thank you.
Down the far end, inscribed in the circle in the marble floor, is a permanent teleportation circle. You also see Nicholas, Master Laethil's small, putrid green pseudo-dragon, curled up around the chain of the chandelier above.
Do you have approval for that pet dragon?
Greg, you're waiting patiently out the front of your store, and after a half hour or so, a horse trundles up with a cart attached. You realise to your dismay that driving the horse and cart is Pete Gurlitt, meaning that this delivery has come from the peach farmers of southern Honeywood. Morning, Graham, he says.
Greg,
Ah, God! Ow!
you're looking
Greg,
you're
the
looking kind
garlic
of well for you, I
farmer,
suppose.
You look tired, you only just woken up, eh? Must be nice to be a garlic farmer.
Yeah, not like them peach farmers. We got it hard.
What are you doing? Well, you really hurt my hands!
Yeah, you'll get over it. Anyway,
Goes down with manure, and he walks around the back and opens the back of the carriage. And to your dismay, you realise that it's unlike what you were expecting. Sacks of dried manure. This is just an entire cart filled with loose sticks. And not entirely dry either.
What the hell?
So he says,
Fertilizer. This is fertilizer.
he says,
It's a weird
I've only got the
story
one
arc.
shovel, and he hands it to you.
Very weird story arc.
There's a few human shits mixed in with the horse.
Hey, Greg, what are you doing there?
Mind your own business, Bodger!
You look like you're shoveling shit.
You should get Bertram to do that, you idiot.
Yeah.
Smell.
I might. Yeah, can I try and convince this guy to do it for me?
Make a persuasion check.
Let's do it.
First roll of the game.
Oh, first roll.
15.
15 plus your persuasion modifier. You good at persuasion?
I have
Next page.
persuasion
That
on 3, so 18.
Oh, 18. All right. So you seemingly charming enough with this guy. You know the girl.
I've dealt with Pete.
Solid.
They're
Solid
arrogant
roll.
and somewhat condescending. So you know how to play him.
Is that all charisma build, right, James?
I think I'll do it.
And he starts to shovel it and throws it down onto just a pile outside your front door. There's a big
I'm
pile
gonna
of
deal with
shit.
that still. Okay.
You do it.
About half an hour of talking. He's just generally belittling and using lots of passive-aggressive comments about your work and how it's probably for the best that I'm doing this because,
You get some muscles when you're doing peach farming. I don't imagine so much when you're doing garlic.
wow! Eventually, as he trundles away.
Bam!
Only then do you realise that the peach trees don't own any livestock.
Hey, Greg, is that human shite?
What? No, it is definitely not human poop.
No, it is. We've got lots of kids and no livestock.
No, what?
So, Bob, you're lying down rather comfortably on a pile of empty burlap sacks in the back of a trundling wagon, sun hat over your face.
Yeah.
And the halfling farmer tries to make conversation. So you got a destination in mind then, or are you following your nose, so to speak?
Just following my nose, mate.
Very well.
We could always use an extra hand on the farm. What are you good at?
Oh, farm, fuck off.
No? All right, well, fair enough. To each their own.
No, I'm not a farmer, no.
Not farmer then? What are you good at?
What am I good at?
Drinking.
Well, my expertise is basically thieving, fighting, drinking,
There you go.
stealing.
Right.
Oh.
Well, I don't have much to steal if you're thinking of that, but I mean...
Are you sure?
Oh, there's an apple back there. If you want to take one of the apples, or a few, you could take a few.
Oh, yeah.
They lift one of the sacks up and look into the crate, and there's nice fresh apples in there.
Don't use a lot of murdering and stabbing on the farm, but
Really?
yeah, no.
I do.
At this point, you get another memory from last night. Your memory's starting to slightly become clearer.
Yeah.
And you remember the winnings. You were definitely in a bar, and you definitely had a game of cards against a dwarf and a goblin.
That's right.
You definitely won a lot of gold. A big
did.
And you check your hips, it ain't there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You lost something?
Have you seen a pouch of gold around? I had one on me.
No. If I'd seen a pouch of gold, I wouldn't be
Left
farming.
it by that river.
Sure.
Yep.
You left it by that river.
Sorry, everything's a bit foggy. I had a wee bit to drink last night.
I mean, I'm afraid I don't have time to turn around.
And go back, but you're welcome to hop off and walk if you want.
Yeah, right.
Slows the horse down to the side, and you hop off the back of the wagon.
It's a bit piratey.
Maybe
It's a
taking
bit
another
piratey
couple
fingers.
of apples or something. You just grab a couple. You just reach your hand in and grab a couple more things.
He's locking
Make a
down
sleight
the
of hand
sketchy
check for me,
thief. He's
please.
locking down the
So roll a
sketchy thief.
d20, add your sleight of hand modifier.
Sleight of hand,
Sleight
18,
of hand.
7.
Plus 7, 25. You can help yourself to anything. You can help yourself to an entire crate of things if you want.
just take his carts
You
from
can-
him.
What a roll.
Anything, do you?
What a roll.
Like I said, I'm
That's a
very
roll.
good at stealing.
What's up,
All right.
Supermod Red
Oh,
Bear?
yes, very,
Good to
very
see you here.
silent. That's me.
All right.
You're just riding a horse now.
And he doesn't even notice. The guy just keeps riding off like that's just on his head.
Clopping behind the horse.
Yeah, a couple of coconuts.
So you grab a crate of things. Yeah, I'll be on my way then.
I'll be on my way.
Was that one of mine, or did you have that?
No, this was mine. Always
Okay,
mine.
well, best of luck to you. And he continues on.
All right.
You have a peek. You've got a crate of potatoes now. Yeah.
Great. Perfect. Great.
And you start to make your way back to town.
Great.
Greg, now with a mound of excrement directly outside your shop front, you realise that you're going to have to spend the morning shoveling it into sacks, or moving it if you want any chance of doing business today. You pop inside to grab some sacks, but on your way through your shop, you notice a few spaces on the shelves where yesterday there were definitely sets of silverware and jewellery boxes. What do you do?
Sorry, that fly totally distracted me. I was not going to get.
Roll for initiative.
Anyway, speaking of manure,
So you head inside your shop to try and grab some loose sacks to put this shit into, and you notice spaces on your shelves where you definitely had silverware and jewellery
So
boxes.
I'm noticing a pattern.
yeah, there's a pattern going on
Things
here.
are going missing.
Things are going missing.
What are you rolling for?
Oh,
I haven't asked for a roll, but
Did you just go roll it?
I got 3. How does that help me?
it depends what you were trying to do.
Right, my go. Good.
You win! You win Dungeons and Dragons! Well done! I'll leave it there.
Greg just gets up in the morning. Right, load of human shit. Roll the dice.
3.
This is what I do in the morning just to get through my day.
Alright, I asked what do you do?
No, I roll the dice,
You
obviously.
noticed that some things are missing, that they were definitely there yesterday
Have any of these guys actually played Dungeons and Dragons before? Or is this their first time playing?
when you did the stock take.
I don't know the answer to
so
that.
this
No
is
one
where
has
my
gone
mind
in, no one's
obviously
gone
went.
into your house yet.
Okay. I noticed it straight away.
Have
You
I-
noticed it on your way
I
through the
just
shop,
recently
yeah.
did a stock take. I'm going to desperately look for clues as to who could have taken it. Like
Make an investigation check, please. You roll that and add your... oh, that's pretty good.
16. Investigation plus 3, 19.
19. All right, so with that, you notice that there are small patches of water beneath the shelves that were taken. Small little specks of it. And as you walk back out, you see that there's a few splotches of drips on the way back out of the shop.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Baradoon, you're now well into your in-depth discussion with Master Leothil regarding this new ability he's working on. Rather, he's the one talking and you're the one listening.
very not- he's not
Are we
very
on the top of
interested.
a tall tower? or
Yes, you
something
are.
like that?
Okay,
Can I like lean on the window forlornly?
Sure.
The whole turn. I'm looking out the window just like forlornly.
He's just explaining things to you about the details of the runes that he has to do.
And I
and-
see in the far distance a little horde of orcs going through, and I just go, meteor storm.
just reaching off into the far distance.
Effing with the orcs.
You just see the sky opens up and four massive meteors just stream out of the sky,
How
flaming,
confident are you those were orcs?
slamming
Not
down.
100% to be honest. And now I turn around and pay
And he
attention.
turns around and he says, well, as your power comes naturally as a sorcerer, you haven't really had to study the delicacies of the weave, the natural inherent magic around you in the world, in the same way that he has. So some of the nuances of what he's talking about go a little bit over your head, especially because you're not listening. But you're charismatic enough to make it go by unnoticeable, you think. The gist of it is that he's working on an ability to weaken the orc armies next time they attack by draining their shamans of their magical powers. Ooh. But the unfortunate thing about it is I can't seem to get over the hurdle of the shaman needing to be a willing participant in the ritual, you see. Until now, I'm thinking I might have just found a workaround where we can trick them into being involved.
If you just want to grab me that orb real quick, I can show you how it works.
So I'm your assistant now. Okay, good.
As soon as you grab it, and your hand closes around the Satsuma-sized glass orb sitting on the desk, a sudden pulse of energy is released from it. You feel every muscle in your body tense up and paralyze. Master Leothil turns to you slowly, puts down his quill, walks calmly over, and looks in your paralyzed eyes.
I feel like I've been duped.
Oh.
I pick up the book. I smash him over the head.
Why should I, the most powerful man in all of Azarim, ever need to be careful when touching random items in the laboratory?
That's a good
things
twist.
are
That's a
missing
good
and
plot
things
twist.
are getting a bit suspicious here, and I'm seeing webbed footprints around the place, and I'm thinking there's a
Meteor storm. Nope.
Bearden tries to drink the lake up.
nice day for fishing, ain't it?
What's going to happen? What's going to happen in the next
liked
episode? I mean, I don't know. I actually do know. But you should subscribe so you can hang around.
Listen, you got to have good imagination first off. You got to take your time to like get into it. It takes a little time to break into. You know, if you're new to Dungeons and Dragons, it takes just a little bit of patience and a little bit of imagination. And when you do, it's quite magical. That's what I was trying to tell Christy last weekend. We got in a huge Dungeons and Dragons fight. She doesn't even know about Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, she does, but she doesn't know Dungeons and Dragons. So I got in a very big talk with her about this. We actually fought. And I was telling how great Dungeons and Dragons is. And I explained her the game, which took at least an hour, you know, and she had so much to say. I think I might even do a podcast about this, actually. You know, this was all brought up about this channel that we found 2 weeks ago. So I was like, hey, you know, they do some Dungeons and Dragons. I should check it out. I started talking to Christy about it. And we got this huge Dungeons and Dragons debate. And personally, not a debate, because she knows nothing about it. Like nothing. But anyway, back to the morning show. If this does fairly well on YouTube, on the channel, maybe I'll do a little bit more. I just wanted to test it out with you guys, see how you like it. And that's, you guys found it, so why not check it out? You know, you guys are the algorithm. So let's see how it does. It looks like we got our setup nice. You know, it looks like we got the Dungeons and Dragons setup nice. And I like it. So hopefully you guys do too. And maybe we'll watch episode 2 in the future.